In this unit, we're going to discuss chemical reactions and chemical reaction notation in particular. First, we introduce some definitions. When we carry out a reaction, the material we start with, all those substances are called the reactants. The materials we end up with, the result of the chemical reaction, those substances are called the products. Chemical notation is to write chemical formulas for the reactants, followed by an arrow, and then chemical formulas of the products. So here are some examples, and if I were doing this live, these are things I would be able to show you, and I can show you at some point these reactions, but I'll show you how they're written. This one would be ordinary baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, and acid, and you did something similar to this in lab, hydrochloric acid, and you produce sodium chloride. In solution, you saw fizzing, which is a production of CO2 gas, and the other product was water. Another example here is calcium chloride. So I have a solution that has this calcium chloride. I have another solution with this ionic compound, sodium hydroxide. And when they come together, they produce an insoluble solid, calcium hydroxide. And I see precipitate forming. I also produce sodium chloride, which is in solution, and so I don't see anything apparent from that. The third one I'm showing you here is one I can show hydrochloric. I can have hydrochloric acid, or actually I could do pure hydrogen chloride gas, and I could do and react that with ammonia gas, and I produce a solid, ammonium chloride. This one I can easily do by bringing a bottle of concentrated hydrochloric acid nearby a bottle of concentrated ammonia. They both give off some vapors, and I see a smoke, which is particles of this solid ammonium chloride being produced. And then finally, I have this substance, C2H2, which is acetylene. Acetylene burns in the presence of oxygen from the air, and the evidence I see of that is a flame, and coming out of that flame is going to be carbon dioxide gas and water vapor.